Correct.
So he obviously has a vision of what he feels should be done for the Ravens. Do we know what his vision is?
No.
Okay. All right. If you had to guess, do you know what he would pick?
A better offense and offensive line, offensive coaches.
Is he going to be more of a runner or more of a thrower?
Well, that's what makes Lamar special, because he can do both very well.
Ed's choking to death.
Whew.
Well, I guess we'll figure it out, right? When do we get to hear who the next? When do they have to have a?
Anytime between now and March.
So they got time. So there's a lot of interviewing.
So Harbaugh was hired in 20 days from the time they fired Brian Billick. So we'll see. And that's when they interviewed 5.
Do we like Brian Bullock?
He was good, but again, the message got stale. He was a good offensive-minded person, but he got fired because of Kyle Bowler.
That was his baby, right?
He swore to God that this was going to save the franchise. It was the second coming of Jesus. He could walk on water if he wanted to come into practice. And then the kid comes in and it plummets.
Yeah.
It's just bad from the start, to the point he was even saying it's bad.
So we have in a perfect world, you got no restrictions on money, and you got the opportunity, you personally get the opportunity to pick the next head coach for the Ravens. I want your...
Well, you're not going to hire Brian Flores of the Minnesota Vikings. He has a lawsuit against all the owners for coercion. So he's kind of blackballed himself.
Okay.
There's a couple coaches I would hire out of San Francisco. I can't think of their names right at the moment. Some other names have come up. But if I'm going to be the head coach, my first hire is defensive coordinator. I'm getting Jim Schwartz.
Where is he from?
Baltimore. But he was defensive coordinator for Cleveland. He's out of the job because they fired their head coach.
Comes over here.
And we like this guy. Okay.
I would even hire him as a head coach.
But there's also 6 other teams looking at the same 6 people. So, okay. But if Ed had the opportunity to hire someone, they start with that.
Yeah. And Jim Schwartz is a former head coach as well.
For who?
Detroit Lions.
Okay.
But again, do you hire him because he had the same problem Harbaugh had? He couldn't win the big games.
Is it equally as I get it that everyone wants to win the big game, but is it also equally as impressive to say we went to the playoffs X amount of times?
Yeah, we're outside.
Is that
No, I don't, because you can go to the playoffs every year.
Sure.
And when lose in the first round.
Right. How many rounds are there?
4.
Okay. But it's still good, right? It's still good for the team.
Yeah, but if you're losing every year in the first round, does that make a difference?